to Omega Sandbox. I'm gonna be playing Omega Sandbox today, like always. Okay, so let's go. I think we're gonna do probably one last black hole video, unless you want more. Say it in the comments if you want more. So we have a black hole, and we're gonna get a lot of unobtainium. See, the mass of the unobtainium has a greater influence by the possessiveness of the Earth, or the gravitational force of the Earth, or whatever planet this is, that the black hole doesn't have any influence on it. But if I add more, the mass of the black hole goes up, and all the unobtainium goes towards the black hole, because the black hole has greater influence than the Earth, or whatever planet this is, to the unobtainium than Earth has to it. Because black hole has a greater mass. Because there's a bunch of unobtainium, the mass is 100. What was that? Data. And sand. You can't spam, also, you can surround it with no gravity or anti-gravity and still get pulled. And then let's shatter one of these, unbreakable. Okay, now everything's getting sucked up. No, it's getting so big. Okay, so now, stop. I have a mega box, and I'm gonna get an unmovable, and 2 immovables. This will definitely work. Oh my god, you're freaking useless. Shatter. Pause. Mega box. Start. Okay, so the mega box are in immense stress. So we're gonna get some no gravity blocks to have it more stress. And eventually, once the mass of the black hole gets too large or too massive, it will collapse on itself. But since this is just a silly little game, that won't happen. And everything's getting sucked up. Not the unobtainium though, because their mass is huge. Ion cubes, they're big cubes, but they're very, very light. So they're probably made of like fabric or like grass, or maybe just energy. So let me reset. I'm gonna teach you something cool. So so the ion cube has less mass than the unobtainium block. However, the ion cube is much bigger than the unobtainium block. So once the black hole's mass that I was about to put down is going to be bigger than the mass of the ion cube or the unobtainium, they'll both get sucked up by the black hole. So watch. An ion cube goes in first because it's very lightweight, but since the unobtainium is heavier than that, that means that the unobtainium will get stuck last. This one is 2 times the weight of an unobtainium. This one is, the sand is 2 times the weight of the ion cube, and the grass is it's about 3/3 of the way to being the mass of an ion cube. Sorry if you can't hear me. I'm next to the interstate I-10, so it will be a hard time hearing me over the cars and the weather. This is a giganull. It's half the weight of an unobtainium, but it's huge. It's the biggest block here. This is a large box, and it's gone. It is 1/5 the mass of an unobtainium. It's crazy. It's crazy that this is half the mass of this. It's getting sucked. This is a regular box. It's regular. So let's put. Oh, also there's metal, which is which is 10 times the weight of the ion cube. So we have a bunch of metal. We also have misc. A block with no gravity. A negative mass. No. A negative gravity, I meant. A vacuum is, well, vacuum. And now you see all of the lightweight objects that are very close to it get sucked by the black hole's immense mass. And we have a bunch of random size. It'll make the size of it randomly. And all of the planks, you see the ion cube got sucked. The big box, the mega box got sucked. And if you keep adding planks, it will look like a blood vortex from llamas with hats, but it will also make the black hole very, very tall. It's the same with the bounce pad. See, the black hole goes really, really tall. I'm gonna make it so the unobtainium still gets sucked. This will make the black hole get very, very massive. Imagine if the unobtainium is like shards from the black hole. That's why it's so massive. Black hole. Oh, it's just sucking. It's just getting to the point where it just touches the unobtainium and it just disappears. This is insane. There's no unobtainium, that's why it's called unobtainium. It's because it's part of a black hole. The black hole is extremely huge. There's gonna be Revenge of the Black Hole 5. The 6 is probably gonna be like the size of a city or the entire world. That's gonna be crazy. Maybe that will be like a skit, or kind of like a skit. Where there's a ginormous black hole, and it's growing very big until it eats a city, and then the military shows up and it gets eaten by the black hole. And it's the size of the entire world. And I think the giganull should be like a robot trying to get rid of it, or like part of the military. But I think that would be really cool. But I think that's all for today. It's starting to rain, so I gotta go. Where is it? Bye. Stop. Go away, stop.